Alright, so check it. I'm watching this YouTube video, right? And excuse me, in the video, this dude had asked, was he an asshole for leaving his friend with an expensive check, right? Because so peep what happened. So it was these two motherfuckers that they knew from college. You know, they had a friend group, I think about 6 people, and 2 motherfuckers out that group. I used to just leech off of motherfuckers, and they was just like ordering expensive shit when motherfuckers went out, and then they'll have somebody else like pay for like majority of it or all of it, right? So one of his other friends was like, hey, we all going out for a little celebration. He straight up tell dude, hey bro, I ain't really trying to rock with all like with them like that, because they always using somebody. They always doing the extras. He like, man, put your feelings aside. So he like, you know what? I'll come through for you like a real homie. They get there, everybody ordered like $40 worth of food, and then the 2 moochers ordered like $200 worth of food. You feel what I'm saying? So then the homie that didn't want to come in the first place, he only ordered a $4 like drink. So then the other ones had I think like 3 other people had put their food back and just ordered some light shit. So when the bill came or whatever, right? Like they was like, oh, split it 6 ways, and then they was like, nah, like homie was like, nah, split it 3 ways, and then they're like, huh? We always split it 6 ways. And they're like, yeah, but we ain't really eat or whatever. It's like our shit light. You know, y'all the ones ordering the real stuff. So then the homie that invited him had to pay like $146 check, right? Because they had ordered like, you know, $200 worth of stuff. So then, you know, his jaw had dropped. He seen it or whatever, and then he said the next morning he get a whole bunch of like texts from the 2 moochers and the friend that had invited him, telling him that he was an asshole for doing that, this, that, and the third. Listen here, that ain't no asshole shit, bro. You gotta look out for you. Motherfuckers will really hoe your shit and dog you. You feel me? It's like in that situation, the moochers are mad because they're inconsiderate and they can't mooch and get their way. We know why they mad. The other friend mad. I'm telling you, bruh, when you know you right, you just gotta live in your truth, bruh, because people will dog you because they can't live up to you. And that's what happened in that situation. He wasn't man enough to put his foot down because he was too afraid of the pressure of being judged. And the other friend, like, I don't care, bro. Y'all keep on messing us over. And he did what he had to do. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not saying go around messing people over, but make sure they don't mess you over, because if they mess you over, nobody is going to make sure you straight like you. Nobody in this world loves you how you should love your motherfucking self. I'm telling you, if you don't give motherfuckers anything to respect, they not gonna respect you. In this world, bro, people are always talking about, I'm a good person. Oh, I do this for people. That don't matter, bro. It don't matter how good you are to people. It don't matter how much love you show. It don't matter how respectful you are. It don't matter, bro. In this world that we live in, it don't matter how you feel about yourself or what the facts is. You deserve whatever you demand. If you fight for it and stand on principle and do right, and you bruh, like I can't say I'm a man that deserves respect if I'm not standing on business and demanding respect. You get what I'm saying? That's why you gotta. When somebody jump out of line, you gotta address that right then and there, bruh, or they gonna keep on dogging you. You feel what I'm saying? Like stuff like that don't matter, bro. Do not be a step to walk on. Don't be a doormat. Do not, bro. I'm telling you, because the people around you just want you to be a good enough person so they don't have to be, bro. If you around being a good person while they can be a piece of shit, they gonna have you on cleanup duty, bro. You gonna become a janitor. I'm telling you, bro. I done seen it. I done been through it. They gonna make you do all the shit that they was supposed to do, and you're going to feel obligated to do it because you don't want shit to be wrong and you don't want shit to be fucked up, and they going to gaslight you because they know you don't have it in you to put a stop to it. And as soon as you do, they going to feel offended because they're going to be like, it's that prison mentality. When you let somebody get the upper hand to start dogging your shit, they're going to be like, Well, why do you have the right to demand respect? You never had respect before. You were always worthless. That's the mentality they gonna have, and they're gonna start saying a whole bunch of manipulative bullshit just to get out, just to get down on you. People are too fragile these days, bro. Don't become one of them. I'm telling you. And another thing I want to talk about is the fact that I want this video. I'm gonna talk about perspective, because one thing I was thinking about is that I was born in '96. I'm 28 years old. I'm gonna be 29 coming up March, right? Like, yeah, I'm getting up there. But anyways, so one of the things I realized is that our parents were all frauds, because you ever have your parents, if you old enough, right? If you grown, have your parents ever told you, oh, like if your friends jump off a bridge, if your friends do this, or you gonna follow other people, you ain't gonna be your own person, this, that, and the third, right? But everybody just worries about being socially acceptable, though. They worry about what everybody thinking they judgment. I've been stopped caring about that, and that's why I can move how I move on my own. And I don't get along with people that think like that, because I move on my own. I don't check around for what other motherfuckers think when I have to live my life. Because at the end of the day, when shit falls down, I'm the nigga picking it up. You feel what I'm saying? So why the fuck would I worried about what the fuck you think when I gotta deal with the consequences of it? I don't. You feel what I'm saying? And the reason I say that, because like all this Me Too stuff, like just like the shit that Shaq got into, right? And I wouldn't even talk about that because that ain't got nothing to do with anything. But I don't really think that he was like disgusting or creepy, or like, I don't know, maybe I'm a disgusting creep. I don't know. Because like from the video I seen, like it looked like he was just giving her like career advice. Like to me, it sounded like he was just saying like, hey, you show off all your sex appeal like for free, like you tripping, like you can market that, you can make money off of your assets, even like you out here showing it for free. But and it's like, bro, somebody did a breakdown of of what she make. I think it was like she make like 300K. And then after like taxes and all that breakdown, they say all she take home is like 50,000. What? That's crazy that you making around average wages, bruh. As a WNBA player, I know they don't make that much money, but it's like you a professional, bro. You make 300K, you only can take around average home. That's crazy, right? But it sounded like to me he was just telling her business stuff, right? But getting back to why I say our parents were hypocrites and liars, and they just want to be socially accepted. Because when you think back on it, right? How many songs from the past talk about essaying a girl? You get what I'm saying? Because I know so many songs that talk about making girls pop pills to have sex, making them sleep with the whole entire gang, you know what I'm saying, getting them sloppy drunk, you know what I'm saying? Like so many artists rapped about that, because back in that time, right, even my GOAT Lil Wayne had a song like that. Listen to Lil Wayne rap on Reppin' Time. He's like, I be on extra drive. That song that he did when they teamed up with Dipset, it's like, even Royce the 5'9", I remember and he's one of my favorites. I remember in one of his songs, in one of his freestyles, my bad, and on Hot 97, he literally said, I used to ask bitches for ass, now I'm just telling them. That don't sound consensual. You feel what I'm saying? But everybody getting mad at Rick Ross, it's just because the perception of it. Like if you a wild dude, people gonna let you get away with more because they're afraid of you. Because the energy that you come with, they know that you don't give a fuck and they can't intimidate you. You feel what I'm saying? But it's just like none of that sound consensual. And then even and I can speak for like RIP to my dad, but like he was one of those dudes that like he used to be knocking down girls with other dudes, and like that's what they did back in the day. Like they even what Charleston White was saying about how they used to essay like white women and stuff like that. It's like stuff like that was normalized back then. They used to think that, oh, if she a hoe, then you know she should be able to take this in without question. And I don't think that. I don't think that a woman being promiscuous means that she needs to be treated that way. But I do think that you open up the doors for it. You're not completely innocent. Because why are you out here wilding if that's not what you want? Why are you dressing like that and inviting that kind of energy? Everything that you do has a frequency and an energy. If you out here promoting sex, that's what you gonna get. And there's a lot of dudes in here that's gonna be messed up. I'm not saying that you deserve that, but you open up doors to it because people are like, oh, I don't deserve that because this, that, and the third. And it's like, That don't matter, bro. We live in a sick, twisted world. In a perfect world, stuff like that wouldn't happen. We live in a messed up, sick, demented, twisted, cold world that don't give a fuck about you or your feelings, and you not loved, bro. I swear to God, you not. You not loved how you think you love, because because I'm telling you, if it comes up to between you and your so-called loved ones, it's gonna be you every time, because they gonna make sure it's not them, bro. You feel what I'm saying? I done lived through it. I done put myself on the line for plenty of people, bro. You get what I'm saying? Like childhood friends, family. You feel what I'm saying? I found love now with who I'm with, my kids. But it's like coming up, but there was no love. You feel what I'm saying, bro? I remember I had to go to a a psychological evaluation, right? And I remember breaking down in tears talking about like my dad passing and how we didn't have a relationship. I remember I telling the woman, I'm like, love. I'm like growing up, I was just like, I'm like, there was no love, there was no care, there was no support. I'm like, what do I know about love? What that's supposed to mean to me? My whole life was shrouded in abuse and neglect. You get what I'm saying? And these come from people. My dad was born December 5th, 1971, and my mom was born March 26th, 1972. I was born March 26th, 1996. I have to think about it for a little bit, but anyways, me and my mom share a birthday besides the years, of course, right? But it's like back in the 70s, it was a different time. Shit was harder. People had colder hearts. And you got to think about, like, the 80s is when crack emerged. People was out of their fucking minds, bro. So what I'm saying is people just going with the movement. Because it's like back then, it was socially acceptable to do crimes and essay women and all that crazy shit, right? But now, since that shit not acceptable, all the whole is, like everybody that was on that, they just like, oh, we ain't doing that no more. That's wrong. Oh, yeah, you bad. Everybody want to point the finger. Bruh. Truer words have never been said. And I've been saying this. I thank God that David Goggins saying that the only difference between you and them other motherfuckers is that you don't know what they going through. You don't like just like with bullies, right? Bullies are the weakest people. You don't know that a bully is a pussy until you stand your ground. That's all I'm saying, right? So I know that went all over the place, but what I'm saying is stop letting people control your way of thinking. Be your own individual. Have your own mindset. Meditate. Talk to your creator. Talk to your spirit guides. And most importantly, eat right and cleanse out your body so your mind can stay pure. If you're not putting the right stuff in your body, your mind going to be tainted and all kind of messed up. You feel what I'm saying? Like, bruh, it's really spiritual warfare out here, and all this craziness going on, bro. You not safe. You need some kind of anchor. Tap in spiritually. You feel what I'm saying? I don't mean to be preachy. I just want to help motherfuckers how I'm trying to get it, and I'm still struggling with it myself. I still gotta meditate. I still have my days and shit like that, but I don't know, bruh. I just need y'all to tap in. And I know not many people watching this right now, but hopefully eventually I get a decent amount of views and we can be on this journey together. We may be on like separate paths, but we still got our own individual journey, and it's up to us. It's up to us to break that down psychologically, spiritually, what that is, and internalize that, and give that essence and that high vibration off out to the world and accomplish whatever task that we need to ascend, bruh. It's up to us. Nobody gonna fill these shoes and walk that path with us. They're not gonna do it for us. They're not gonna do it beside us. It's a solo path. You may get some support on the way, but it's still your motherfucking path to try, bro. And guess what? You're not gonna get no help. You're not gonna get no miracle. Like, my nigga, motherfuckers ain't gonna hold your hand. Motherfuckers don't care that much, because guess what? In this world, motherfuckers is selfish. If I'm helping you out, then what the fuck is left for me? That's motherfuckers' mentality, right? Me, myself, and I, right? They think, like, how does this benefit me, right? How can I help myself in this situation? What do I got to do with this, right? So man, y'all just be blessed, pray, meditate, and do everything in love and in positivity. And when you see that negativity come your way, defer that shit. Don't even entertain it, bro. Like let it be like water off a duck's back. You feel me?